Okay, everybody, I want to welcome you all back to the next part of my updated version of MathewV21688's 3,000 subscriber special for Grapebuy789, in which we're going to be playing a game on the Super Nintendo, and that is Jeopardy, the first edition. So, let's see how it goes. Hi, Tiger. Do you want to watch me play?
Jeopardy!
Let's play.
Here are the categories.
For the Jeopardy round, the categories are history, the human body, islands, actors and roles, American history, and finally, literature. Good categories, okay? Actors and roles, 100, please.
The answer is
Karen Valentine, Sandra Dee, Sally Field, and Karen Richmond have all played the squirrel midget. Who is Gidget? Actors and roles for 200. I'll do the maximum, $500. Cary Grant played the Mock Turtle in this 1933 film classic. What is Alice in Wonderland? Rubber Raggy. Thank you. Actors and roles 300.
the answer is
He was Lindbergh going to Paris and Mr. Smith going to Washington. Who was Johnny Stewart? Actors roles 400, please.
the answer is
Character played by both Diana Ross and Judy Garland in separate movie musicals. Who is Dorothy? Actors roles for 500.
the answer is
He played Wallow's Uncle Quincy in cartoons and James Dean's dad in Rebel Without a Cause. Who was Jim Backus? Very good. American history for 100, please.
the answer is
According to its 1662 charter, Connecticut was to extend western from Narragansett Bay to this ocean. Oh! Locked out on the buzzer. The Pacific, okay. I was going to say the Atlantic, but I would have been wrong.
the answer is
The first communist state in the Western Hemisphere. What is Cuba? Islands 200.
the answer is
In 1953, it was declared an integral part of Denmark. Oh, Jenny, you had to lock me out. Greenland. I knew that one, but not much I can do about that.
the answer is
Okay? A phalanx. It's often stubbed. What is a toe? Human body for 200.
the answer is
Off the top of my head, I'd say it's at the top of the axial skeleton. What is the skull? Human body for 300, please.
the answer is
Longest, strongest bone in the body. What is the femur? Let's have human body for 400, please.
the answer is
It's a spherical structure about 1 inch in diameter with a pronounced bulge on its forward surface. Oh! It's the eye. Okay.
the answer is
The 7th Fleet was sent to protect Americans in this country when Diem was overthrown in November 1963. Jenny. Vietnam.
The answer is
Island country where you'll find the Maori speaking Maori. What is New Zealand?
the answer is
While Big Diomede belongs to Russia, Little Diomede belongs to this country. What is the U.S.? Or better yet, I'm just going to put what is the United States? Because it belongs to Alaska.
the answer is
Japan's largest city, highest mountain, and largest lake are located on this, its largest island. What is Honshu Island?
the answer is
It began on the Niagara Grid at 5:17 p.m. on November 9, 1965, and spread out from Canada to Pennsylvania. The Great Northeast Blackout. I don't remember hearing about that one, but that's okay. Let's proceed.
the answer is
In 1775, he led a group of men cutting the wilderness trail through the Cumberland Gap. Who was, Ethan Allen? It was not Ethan Allen. It was Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone. Phooey. Alright.
the answer is
Let's try this one. In the average person, they comprise about 40% of the body's weight. What are muscles? Right. Okay, let's try American history.
the answer is
A slave named Tituba is often blamed for starting this hysteria in this village in 1692. What was Salem, Massachusetts? Yes, the Salem witch trials. Let's have history 100.
the answer is
In 1502, he made his fourth and final voyage to the New World. Who was Christopher Columbus? Very good.
the answer is
In 1997, ownership of this British colony reverts to China. What is Hong Kong? That is right.
the answer is
After 35 ballots, the House broke an electoral tie to make him president in 1801. Who is Thomas Jefferson? Good.
the answer is
She did a hatchet job on bars and saloons in 1900. Who is Carrie Nation?
the answer is
This settlement was established by Antoine Cadillac on July 24th, 1701. What is Detroit? Detroit, Michigan. I'm just going to put what is Detroit. Good.
the answer is
In the novel, The Strange Portrait of This Man was painted by Basil Hallward. Who was Dorian Gray? 200, please.
The answer is.
The first appearance in print of this hard-boiled detective was in 1939 in The Big Sleep. Jim. Philip Marlowe. Okay?
The answer is.
Next clue. Lucy Nanette is the heroine of this novel. A Tale of Two Cities. Oh. I couldn't remember that one off the top of my head, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Next clue.
The answer is.
In John Webster's play, a steward named Antonio is secretly married to the Duchess of this. Let's see if Jim knows this any better than I do. Malfi. I don't know how you say it, but either way, he got it. Alright, let's look at our final clue, and let's see what it is.
The answer is.
Last name of St. Clair Lewis's title character Samuel, whose life is changed by a trip to Europe. What is Babbitt? It's not Babbitt. So I ended up with $5,400 at the end of the Jeopardy round. How about Jim? Do you know this one? Dodsworth. Dodsworth. Jim has 1,900. Jenny 1,100. So Jenny goes first in double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories.
For Double Jeopardy, we have these categories. Musical instruments, lines, notice the quotation marks, quotes, proverbs, sports, and we're going to close it out with number, please. Okay, these seem like pretty good categories. However, I do not make the first selection. Jenny makes the first selection. So here we go.
The answer is.
When the cat's away, the mice will do this. What is play? Proverbs 400, please.
The answer is.
As you made your bed, so you must do this. What is lie in it? For 600, please, same category.
The answer is.
Francis Bacon said, if the mountain will not come to him, he will go to the mountain. Who is Muhammad?
The answer is.
What's good for the goose is good for this creature, too. What is the gander? Good.
The answer is.
A bad workman quarrels with these. What are his tools? Well done in the quotes or the proverbs category. All right, let's go to lines for 200.
The answer is.
In song, Johnny Cash line that follows, because you're mine. What is that waffle line? Lines for 400, please.
The answer is.
Railroad and Monopoly that fits this category. What is the short line?
The answer is.
There's only one of these lines on a football field. What is a 50-yard line? For 800, please.
The answer is.
It's been called the boundary between y'all and you skies. What is the Mason-Dixon line?
The answer is
200-mile-long French line of defense which the Germans bypassed in 1940 by invading Belgium. What is the Maginot Line? Well done in that category. Musical instruments for 200, please.
The answer is
Goodman's Licorice Stick. What's a clarinet?
The answer is
Afro-Cuban skids that kept the beat for beatnik poetry. What are bongos? Wow.
The answer is
Percussive plates that serve up a din. What are cymbals?
The answer is
Ravi Shankar inspired George Harrison to use this instrument with the Beatles. What is a sitar? And musical instruments 1,000.
The answer is
Plucked instrument brought to the U.S. by slaves, now a fixture in bluegrass. What is a banjo? Over $14,000 right now. Let's keep it going. Quotes for 200, or no, number please, 200.
The answer is
Let's go there. The number of points on a compass, or the number of permanent teeth in the normal human mouth. What is 32? For 400, please.
The answer is
The number of colors traditionally identified in a rainbow or spectrum. What is 7? Number please for 6.
The answer is
Offices of Baskin-Robbins are at this number on Baskin-Robbins Place in Glendale, California. What is 31?
The answer is
In Treasure Island, the pirates sing at this number of men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho. What is 15? Yes.
The answer is
Solid colored ball is the highest number in a standard game of pocket billiards. What is 8? And we haven't found the daily doubles yet, so we know which two categories they have them. Let's start with quotes for 200. Let's go there.
the answer is
According to Dorothy Parker, women in these never forget. What are elephants? And remember, an elephant never forgets. A quote from Colonel Hathi from Disney's The Jungle Book.
the answer is
1927 movie that gave us a quote, "You ain't heard nothing yet, folks." What is the jazz singer? Quotes for 600.
the answer is
In 1899, Congressman Willard Vanderbilt first said, "I'm from Missouri. I've got to do this." What is show me? Quotes 800.
the answer is
Still not there. Touch of Evil director said, "Everybody denies I'm a genius, but nobody ever called me one." Oh! Jenny locked me out on the buzzer and I was on a roll. Orson Welles. Is she going to get the first of the 2 daily doubles? She sure is. I was doing so good. Here's the clip. Cornish prayer says, "Good Lord, deliver us from ghoulies and ghosties and long-delayed beasties and things that do this." What is go bump in the night? Daily doubles restored to 3,800. Now it's just a matter of finding the last daily double. Did she do it?
the answer is
She did not. It's the Run for the Roses in the Bluegrass State. Jim locked me out on the buzzer. Phooey. The Kentucky Derby. Okay. Will Jim get the other daily double?
The answer
Will
is.
not. In Japan, its name is sumo. In nightclubs, its name is mud. Oh, come on! Wrestling. I knew it! Okay. Is Jim about to get the other daily double? You got it. Alright, chance for him to take second place on this clue. Legendary side of the first baseball game in the Baseball Hall of Fame. But he has no idea. That would be Cooperstown, New York.
The answer is.
Her hairstyle and style on the ice made her famous in the 1976 Olympics. Who is Dorothy Hamill? Last clue. Jim, you have to get this right to stay in the game.
The answer is.
Great-grandson of Chief Blackhawk and one of the first in the NFL Hall of Fame. Jim, if you want to go on to Final Jeopardy, you have to get this right. Jim Thorpe. And you will be around for Final Jeopardy, as will Jimmy, as will I. The Final Jeopardy category is actors and roles. I'm going to go 5,600. Sean Connery, Richard Todd, Dick Gautier, and Dick Gautier have all played this legendary fugitive. I know for a fact it is Robin Hood. So, I'm going to end up winning $25,000. And I'll see you all for another game.
The Final Jeopardy answer is.
Is it Robin Hood? Yep. We'll be back for another game right after the break. Jim got it right. Did Jenny come up with Robin Hood? She did not. But I, on the other hand, did. We'll be back after the break.